you know. Here's what's going on, you guys. Welcome back, guys, to Cafesito Training Night. Today's Monday, February the 17th. And today we're gonna be talking about Monday mindset, where we're gonna be breaking down more of the mindset side of the trading, more of becoming a higher time frame trader, because let's be honest, there's a big difference between being a scalper versus being a swinger. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between putting uh lot size 2 for 10 pips versus putting a lot size 2 for 350 pips. Does that make sense? There goes a big difference, guys. So I'm not here to shape you guys to put this big lot sizes. The reason why I'm shaping you to become a big trader or to look into the bigger time frames is because I want you guys to acquire that freedom of that I only have to take like a trade or two a week. Does that make sense? Because that's what a true trader is, guys. A true trader is somebody who takes 1 to 2 trades a week. But let me stop talking. Let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna get started with EU. EU, we all know EU is an amazing pair. EU gives us so much amazing volatility. And last week, guys, we caught the whole EU move. We caught it from down here all the way to up here. And if you guys were in my calls, in total, you guys took the EU trade, you caught about 200 pips in EU. It's not normal for it's not normal for a normal trader to catch 200 in EU. I barely know some traders who catch 20 and they're good for the week. That ain't me. I'm big pipping, you know what I'm saying? I'm about big pips. That's what I am here for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for no small game, you know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and first things first, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and mark our dailies. As we know, the market actually hit a reversal area, a daily area. So now what we want to see if the market's truly gonna reverse or if the market's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Is it gonna continue to the downside? Because that's what we essentially want the market to do, guys. Because overall, the market is actually pushing up, guys. It's actually pushing in an uptrend. So that leaves this whole area, you know what I'm saying? If we actually look into it, we see that the market, they broke up of this high. So guess what? Next thing I want to see and this is by me going with the regular market structure, guys. What I want to see is potentially the market push down and then continue to the upside. If he really wants to, keep pushing up, he's going to have to break my dailies, obviously. Now we're going to go into the 4 hour. In the 4 hour, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to find those potential selling motions, those potential selling areas. Know what I'm saying? Yes. you know, so as we can see, in order for us to see a shift of market, we want to see the market close below that area right there. There you go. Higher low, lower high, etc. There you go, sis. So what we want to see is we want to see the market break below that area. And when the market, I don't want you guys to take a trade right here, right now. Why? Because two things can happen. The market comes to this area. It pushes down. This whole thing ends up like this. The next candle that comes out ends up like this one. And this line right here ends up below here. And what happened to all the money right there? It was just liquidity, guys. You're going to become liquidity if you're not careful with these areas. So we're looking at that area. That's our 4 hour floor, guys. That's the first floor. You know what I'm saying? 4 hour floor. If the 4 hour floor is broken, guess what? The market's shifting trends. You know what I'm saying? So if the market breaks, closes, now wicks it, guys, close it, like total close, like this one right here. Like the market came below this level, it closed, it pushed up, and then it sold. We could potentially be seeing the same type of scenario, guys, selling. Does that make sense? And if we utilize the same exact scenario back here, because we see the market sold, is we use the exact same scenario, we can see that when the market pushed up, it pushed up, it sold from this last area, guys. So if we want to see the market do that, we could potentially be seeing the market reverse to the daily, and then from the daily, you take that chance to take a sell, guys. Does that make sense? So the two areas that I'm seeing sales happening at is going to be, this is going to be area number one right here. And my second area that I'm looking at right now is this one. You see, one thing I want you guys to understand is that I'm not dealing with the wicks. I'm dealing with the bodies of the candles. That's what I'm dealing with. That's where I'm selling from. The bodies, not the wicks. So those are two areas that I want to see you guys take action. Because we may be in a 4-hour downtrend, but that does not mean we may be in a 1-hour downtrend, but that does not mean that 4-hour or the 1 hour is in agreement. You know what I'm saying? We can be in a 1-hour time frame, which is just a 4-hour pullback. Does that make sense? So you guys got to understand all the market structures. You know, each one of them, give them a task. We don't trade from the 4-hour. We trade from that 1 hour. When we use the 15 minutes, that's when we have a really tight pair. We have a really volatile pair like gold. That's when we utilize the 15 minutes, guys. So I'm looking for potential selling motion happening within within EU. But I do want to see the 4-hour floor get broken, guys. And when that 4-hour floor gets broken, we could potentially be seeing EU. And this is what's going to trick a lot of traders. They're going to see something like this. And when the market smacks either one of these zones or within these zones, you could potentially sell, guys. That's what's going to trick a lot of traders. And you must start having the bigger time frame mindset. I'm going to give you one example of this type of setup. The trade that we just took with Bitcoin. Guess what? You see how Bitcoin right here, you see how the market pushed? And when the market pushed, this is the 1 hour, mind it, this is the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, guess what? Okay, we're seeing an uptrend, bet. But when I look at the 4-hour, okay, but the market never closed above that higher over there. If I look at this, equal highs. You know what I'm saying? If I look at the 4-hour, the market actually closed below this right here. You know what I'm saying? So learn to identify areas like that. That was a beautiful, that was a beautiful Bitcoin trend, guys. Big Bitcoin trade. So I want to see the market push down below here, push up, and then we could potentially be taking the sales. Okay. Let me just go ahead and make it beautiful. You guys know what I do. So either one of these two zones, guys. So let the king of my heart. So either one of those two zones we could potentially be, or even within the middle, guys. So just watch out for that. Now we're gonna go ahead and identify liquidity. One thing that we're gonna start doing in new to Cafesito trading night, we're not gonna identify liquidity within the 1 hour time frame anymore. We're gonna start looking at it in the 4-hour time frame, guys. Does that make sense? You guys see how I even gave the 4-hour a job now? So now we have all of that liquidity. Guess what? Now we have one more step to look into, guys. 4-hour wise, guys. The market is what? And a what? Uptrend. So what we want to see is a downtrend to at least 50%. And then from there, we could potentially be seeing the buys. You guys see that trend happening? It's happening, guys. The trend is there. You just have to put attention to it. And don't ever think that a certain type of market, it's a slow market, because just because EU doesn't pump a lot of pips does not mean EU cannot make you money. You can make your money, honey. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful. You just gotta be patient. The money goes from the patient to the from the impatient to the patient. Now, next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna utilize, just like how I'm utilizing. You guys see this? Look at where the market bought from, guys. The market ended up buying from 38.20 area. Now, if we look at the body from the last one, from the last time he bought from the 38.20, 50% area. That's a powerful area. If we go ahead and utilize the same Fibonacci, guess what? I'm looking between this zone right here. Not only is that a good zone, but there is liquidity down there. If we go ahead and turn on liquidity swings within the 1 hour, we can confirm it right there, guys. 38.20. Guess what? Not only that, but 1 hour time frame, we do have the big wick. Big wicks is an abnormality to the market. It's not normal. The market only has candles. The market should only give us a small, you know what I'm saying? And that's, I want you guys to understand that. The market gives you two things, gaps, and a lot of people know them as imbalances. But another thing that the market also gives you guys, and I'm gonna start emphasizing this a lot with you guys, is that the market gives you a lot of, it gives you sometimes, what the market a lot of times also gives you, it also provides you with big wicks. Does that make sense? It provides you with big wicks. And what a lot of times we don't understand is why were those big wicks created? What were those big wicks created for? That's when you see a big wick, automatically think what's in that area? What's the story in that area? What does that area have in total? If we look at that area, I'm gonna show you guys something. Money on, guess what? Money off. It's not there anymore. That's an imbalance. So I want to go see the market balance it out. So that could potentially be a TP1. Guess what? All you do is take your little thing right here and then put it right there. Guess what? TP1 right there. Point blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we actually look at this right here, same from body to body, guess what? 38.20 is around that zone. So that's effective right there. For me, that's already telling me that the market is looking into playing within that area. So for me now, guess what? I'm calm, I'm relaxed. I'm gonna go to the next pair. Next pair, GBPJPY. GBPJPY still is in the move, guys. We could potentially be taking advantage of this trade. You plug into Cafesito trading nights, you get paid. You know what I'm saying? You can still take advantage of this move right here. I'm gonna just say that. Because guess what? The market already what? Shift the structure for us. You know what I'm saying? Or if you look at it, look at that, guys. That's what I'm looking into right now. That's where my eyes are seeing right now. From my trader's perspective, from somebody who literally marked this trade up for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You see how the 1 hour can be tricky? How the 1 hour makes us have those moments of thoughts that we're like, oh, we're in an uptrend. But we look at the 4 hour. Guess what? And we look at the daily. Guess what? Look at the daily, guys. Let me just maybe do this right here. Look at the daily, guys. Look at this. Let me pull out another GJ move, another GJ trade, another GJ chart maybe. GBP, JPY. That's okay, this one. Look at this one, guys. Look at the move. What trend are we on, guys? What type of trend are we on? Downtrend. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? So this making this move, that could potentially be that, guys. So let's mark up GJ together, even though GJ is already marked up for me. You're never gonna leave me, never gonna let me down. Cause you are good, you're good, always good. I'm sorry, guys, just being super, super connected with God lately, guys. I'm gonna be honest, he's so good. Like, there's nobody like him. But yeah, look at that area, guys. That's our next daily that I'm looking to targeting. Not only that, but that has a lot of liquidity. If we turn on liquidity swings, there's a lot of liquidity here, guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to go even higher, guess what? Daily wise, I'm in a downtrend. But weekly wise, guys, or monthly wise, I think that GBPJPY exchange is gonna keep going up. I think it's a really great exchange that's happening here. Okay. So as I was emphasizing, I want to see sales from this area. That's the first area that I want to see sales from. The next area that I want to see sales from like the, and this is just from looking at the 4 hour, guys. This is just from looking at the 4 hour. I'm about to switch into the 1 hour. It's gonna be that one where the market's hitting right now. We look at the 1 hour, you get closer and you find better areas. I like that area right there, and I like this higher area. So I just want to see the market push into that zone, and then from guess what? Press that button. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? The market already hit the daily. Now we gotta go ahead and do is take advantage of the sales, guys. And I'm not even rushing to put it into my KOT for into my MT4, into none of that. Because I gotta be patient because I'm looking at a bigger time frame. I'm saying the money goes from the patient to what? From the impatient to what, guys? To the patient. And if we go ahead and take this from here to up here, guess what? Look at that 76.40 area, guys. 76.40 area. Now, what happened to this whole candle right here, guys? What happened to that candle? It's not there no more. The body's not there. I'm just saying. She's going to go ahead and smite that next daily. And she's going to continuously be doing that. Not even in the 4 hour time frame, guys. And we look at the 4 hour time frame. Where's this candle at? Why is that candle not popping in the body? So it's things like that that you still need to start questioning. And guess what? This candle right here, I'm going to show you, doesn't have a wick. No wick. That means it's an attraction point. Liquidity, guys. Possible targets. I don't know about you guys, but this setup looking pretty juicy to me, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Target tree, which is the daily, guys, was targeting is all this liquidity right here. That's what my target tree is targeting. It's looking into, guys, this whole liquidity here. So, yeah, guys, I'm being patient though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens at the end of this call. Also, the market already broke the structure right there. We'll see what happens at the end of the call. USD chef. Somebody was asking for it the other time. I might just mark it up because the chef is actually a pretty good pair, guys. I thought it was a bad pair because honestly, when I first started trading the chef, I didn't even know how to trade back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that she's breaking structure. If we look at the chef, she's gonna go hit this area right here. Same thing. You guys see how she broke below that area right there? So that's already indicating me that she's in a downtrend. We can possibly be seeing a push into this zone right here. That's zone number one. I just want to see her maybe, yeah, into those two zones right there. 1 hour time frame, maybe into the candle right here, and yeah, into maybe that zone. So those are the two zones that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I want to see maybe she go hit that zone right there and then sell from there. Does that make sense? Is this all making sense, guys? I know you guys are hungry for gold. I know y'all some gold diggers. Y'all gotta have some patience, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have some patience. I know y'all over here like, Samuel, when are you gonna go see gold, my brother? When are you gonna go see gold? Calm down. We just left a bank holiday. You probably didn't even catch pips today. Y'all can tone it down, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Like, like for real, like I be hearing like I can already hear some of y'all like, is when is Samuel gonna go? I hop into this call because I want to see go. I already see some of y'all. I already hear y'all. Like,
Give
don't
me my money.
just give me my money. Yeah, guys, look at that 61.80. We could potentially retrace into that zone and then sell from it, guys. So don't even look at that, guys. So that zone is a potential zone. Why is it that I want to go to a higher zone? Because she literally just broke the structure, guys. You know what I'm saying? If she were to go to a much higher point, the only point she will be going to, guys, is filling up all this candle all the way up here. That's the next point I see her going. But I would much rather her sell and then just do her thing and then she spikes to the upside. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see her do that break of structure right there. That's a break of structure that she did, guys. Damn, this is the 4 hour, mind. Yeah. So I just want to see her spike up a bit more and then sell from there. I don't really have any target but the daily, guys, for this one because she's moving towards this daily. Yeah. Look at that. She's gonna have to break it. She's gonna have to break all of that and then push into this daily to create more liquidity right there. So, yeah, beautiful. If we look at the overall target if we look at the overall from the point she sold, which was down here to all the way up there, we can see that 50% is the area that's the attraction point. We can see that sales from the 50% zone, guys. All right. Let me just check GBPJPY. She's so good. All right. Ooh, this was a setup that I sent out to you guys earlier today. I didn't drop it in all the chats, but I'm gonna show you guys what I had said to you guys. So if you guys don't know, I have my personal mentorship chat. If you haven't been to my calls, then yeah. What did I tell you guys? I said that the market was gonna push up. Let me see if you guys can see my screen. Mm, can you? Okay. So, what I had said was that the market was gonna push up. If she pushed up, we want to see a pullback and a continuation. Now, if we look at what's happening right now within the market, we can see that the market broke above it. Now, guess what? We wanna see the pushback and the continuation. Not only that, but if you actually understand something, it's something. You know what I'm saying? Possible sales, possible buys. This close above here. So let's just restart from the top. You know what I'm saying? And then we can drop it down. Drop it down. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. She's about to. I feel like she about to fly. She about to fly towards the upside. You're never gonna let me. Never gonna. Now, a lot of you guys may be asking, like, where's Samuel? Where's the next daily? The next daily is the area like this one, an area with the most touches. I know that's a lot of pips between a zone, guys, but it's just a few days. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go into the 4 hour. let me actually identify a new area because I look and feel like honestly, without a doubt, I feel like this daily right here or even this one right here works perfectly fine. Because this is a small daily, at the end of the day, if she starts to break certain floors or certain dailies, yeah, I honestly like this daily better, honestly. I'm a window. Honestly like this daily better. Let me see this whole thing. I think I like this one better. So I'm gonna just keep it out right here. We're gonna go into the 4 hour. Yeah, I like that daily better. From the 4 hour, what we're gonna identify, it's potential selling zones, and I'm gonna do two zones, guys. It's not gonna be a completely like oh, we're gonna sell from here or we're gonna buy from here. But I do want to see the market break below there, guys. Look at that. Those are equal lows. Equal lows are attraction points, guys. What equals low do is that they attract the market towards it. So either we see a head and shoulder pattern get formed. You know what I'm saying? That making it more of a action move that can happen. But this is our 4 hour floor. If broken, we are switching. Oh my God, what did I do? If we break that 4 hour floor, we're gonna be switching trends to the downside, guys. Okay. Now, from looking at this, I can already identify a point that we could potentially be seeing sales at, which is that point. You guys see? So 29.18, I'm already identifying that point right there. You know what I'm saying? So around that area. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what she does. Either that one or 29. I'm looking at also yeah, 29.30 zone. Yeah, we might see any of those two sell. So overall, the difference between these two zones is about 80 pips. So that's a big difference. She pushed up, she pushed down. See, yeah, I like those two zones right here. So she could potentially be pushing into the 30 between these two zones right here. So be ready for any of those two zones, guys. Yeah. We might probably saw like a small time from like a 15 minute. You guys see that? We saw a 15-minute trade, which could potentially go into this zone. That's what I'm telling you guys. It might be around this zone right here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it right here. 38.20. And push it to this one right here. But we'll see what she does within that zone, guys. So just be really careful when you're taking these trades because mainly like right now when she's in a such like a higher area like the one that she is on right now, anything can happen. But I wouldn't be surprised she pushes it into the zone and then she sells from it. I wouldn't be any surprise of it unless she breaks above here. So unless she does this, comes back here and doesn't decide to go down and starts to like do something like this, like maybe like she does one push, and does this. That's gonna be a reversal head and shoulders, guys. So be careful with that. I honestly want to see her push into the zone and then sell from there. The higher, the better. You know what I'm saying? So maybe 29.25 area, guys. Yeah, 29.25 is a whole number. It's a good area, guys. 29.25. Yeah. So overall, I do want to see her coming to that. Let's go. Overall, I do want to see her coming to this also. Um, because of this liquidity right here. She might actually go ahead. Let me see the 4 hour because I'm only doing 4 hour liquidity. Yeah, she might actually sell down, guys, honestly, because of that liquidity right there. All of that liquidity. And we look at the overall from down here until up there, guys. Yeah, she did close below 76.40. We potentially see a retracement and then just a continuation to the downside. We could potentially be catching her at 28.40 area, which is around this liquidity right here. If we were to go to the 1 hour one, same thing. Look at this candle. It's not there anymore. So what happened to it? Attraction point. So sales, guys. I'm looking at sales from a higher time frame within goal. Mm-hmm. She's gonna sell. So she's gonna give us a sell and then a continuation. Cause she has to sell like I don't know. Like I just have this feeling she's about to do as the head and shoulder pattern, guys. So she's about to do something like that. So she be doing people dirty. So I'm saying, but I mean that's nasty, nasty and dirty, dirty. We ain't even messing with them no more. I'm done with them honestly for a while. Mhm. They're just messy and dirty. Like I'm just like, damn, like calm down. Like now let's go see what La Prima is doing. The cousin. Let's go see what the cousin's doing, guys. I'm saying, you guys see how she smacked the daily and she fell from it within the daily time frame. She didn't hold it. So she might retrace into there, guys, which is what technically like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just mark up the dailies within. Oh, no. Let me just mark up the dailies within this one here before the timer's up, guys, because the timer's about to be up. Yeah, so that's the daily she's pushed into. So we might see her actually pushed up a bit, maybe into this zone and from this zone right here as well. So she might actually act faster than her other cousin, which is, gold. So this is Gigi. This is silver, guys. So we might see some silver buys during maybe like Tokyo, maybe like during London and Asia session. And then after that, we just see the sales happening, guys, during New York. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I do want to see the sales with even silver. We saw silver pick up this liquidity. This is more liquidity that silver created right there. You guys see that? Sheesh, coach. Like that's amazing. I want to go see GJ. I mean, silver go pick up all of that liquidity. Mainly this liquidity here. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's what pretty much I have for you guys. Let me just move this a bit more down. Let me go see what GJ is doing. Yeah, look at that. GJ, I think she's ready, guys, to give us a turnaround. Yeah, she already came to feeling. Yeah, I think she ready, guys. I think she gone. You guys want to go ahead and maybe type to try to take this? I'm in already. I've been in, you know what I'm saying, since all right here. So yeah, I've just been patiently holding. And when you patiently hold, the market will do you amazingly beautiful, guys. You know, sometimes you just gotta be patient. You just gotta be able to hold and understand that the markets will move the way you want them to move. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't control the markets. You know, you're not JP Morgan Chase, you're not like Fidel, like you're not none of these banks. You don't have control over them. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you don't have control over the markets. So don't blame the markets for what's happening to you. Other than that, guys, for you guys in my YouTube channel, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this session. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.